Okay, let's go ahead and deposit the payments that we received, right? We have a few deposits, so here they are. Banking, make deposit, right? So again, it automatically picks things up from undeposited funds, right? Remember, so that kind of makes it a little bit easier, right? So let's go ahead and pick the ones that we're going to deposit in this one. So see, they're not as friendly organized anymore, right? Because they're all 521, but we'll have to look for them. It's still better. So 3,810, that was easy to find. Next one is 3,007 right here. Oh yeah, those were booked together as 16th. So actually those will be easy. 6, 3, 3, and right. So that's our deposit for 23,000. So again, what's going to happen? Our bank account, we're putting into our general bank account. That's 10,100 will increase by 23,209.25. All right, and we're going to be moving these amounts from our undeposited funds, so 12,000 will be decreased by each one of these, right? And we can reflect it on this first one just to show. All right, and then there you go. So this amount, 23 at the bottom, right, of the interface will become a debit to account 10,100, and then each one of these that we marked right here and the one at the bottom, right, it will move from undeposited funds and therefore reduce undeposited funds, and undeposited funds 12,000 is an asset, and to reduce it has to be credit. So each one of those becomes a credit to account 12,000. All right. There they are again, right? All this now summarized, right? So there it is. We can enter transaction number right here. And it should be good to go, right? So again, we see our total deposit will be debit to account right here, 10,100. And each one of these line items, you can see the account is actually shown right here, will become a credit to account 12,000, thus reducing it. All right, let's save the date correctly for this one, since we have it individually. All right, save here. All right, so we have some more deposits, but again, these ones, yeah, I guess we could book them for that, even though the date here is kind of past there. So let's do it. So here we have them. And you can see that again, even though we booked it a different way from what we've done traditionally, we're achieving the same result because debits and credits is still the same. That's what matters. So let's just again show it. 27,526.25. And let me just empty this just so that it's easier for you. Well, if not, we'll just sum the rest. 43750. I don't have enough room for the rest, so I'm just going to sum them. 258375, right, plus 150 plus 495750. There it is. They're in balance, right? So each one of these, right, oops, by each one of these items at the top will become a credit to account 12,000, it will reduce undeposited, and then that lump sum will be a debit to 10,100, thus increasing it. All right, let's move forward. There it is again, right? We can see it all. The date is correct. Debits and credits are in balance. Let's move forward. All right. Next one is 20th, even though here it's 21. It shouldn't prevent us. Just to go easy on calculation. Right. And then here, essentially, it's a sum of all those amounts in the column, right? So 505125 plus 427125 plus 819050 plus 396050 plus 1365 plus 780 plus voila, they're in balance. Debits and credits are in balance. So our undeposited funds will be credited and thus reduced by the sum of these individual checks, $37,043.75, and the same amount will be debited to our bank account, thus increasing it because it's an asset. And assets go up when debited. There it is. Again, we see that interface right here. Let's change the date. There it is, right? This account is debited, and then this account, 12,000, is credited. Simple as that. Let's move on. All right, save and new. And we have two more. Let's get through them. Pretty much the same procedure. See, the date didn't prevent us. All right. Okay. Basically, it's a sum of them. You can do the math on your own. I showed you, so that's the transaction. There it is. Make sure the date is correct. Will help us during reconciliation, right? Debits and credits. Right, we can, all right, for kicks and giggles, I can break it down. We should have enough room here. There it is. Right, each one of those is a credit to 12,000. One line short, that's okay. I'm just gonna sum the last two. And still have my debits credits equal to each other. That's the key. Let's move on. All right. Last one, I'm just going to do this one as a sum. Actually, I can do this one. And then, yeah, okay. We can do those actually individually. Probably better. Some of the opportunity to kind of do it that way. Okay, let's do that. Again, same thing. Bank account goes up. It's an asset, has to be debited. The rest are credits. Let's reflect them. 14,413.75, right? 672, 750, 7117, 50, 146,250, 7125. Debits and credits equal each other, right? That's what we always show. And you can see where they are. And on the next interface, it becomes even clearer. There it is, right? Change the date. All good, right? We know our debits and credits, we know our accounts, everything is pretty straightforward. Last one for this month. There it is, this one is easier. Right, we only have 4. Alright, 2,340 goes up. The rest credits to undeposited funds, which will go down by each individual amount of that check. Ta-da! Debits and credits are in balance. We're good to go. Make sure the date is correct. 23. Deposit, all good. We know our debits and credits, right? This total, 2,340. Right, that's a debit to this account, 10,100. And then each one of these line items is a credit to 12,000. Save and close. We're done. Booking deposits. Right? And if we run balance sheet, you're gonna run those reports at the end of the year and attach them to the materials that will be available to you here very shortly.